G'day guys, welcome to AFL Legends Unite. I'm Darryl Atkinson, and today I'm going to be reviewing the probably the shock of the round so far, and that's Fremantle beating Melbourne at the MCG by 2 points. It was a thrilling game. I was literally very much into it. I was watching the game. I was actually going around Melbourne because I had a lot of things to do, but I was watching the game on my phone. It was absolutely thrilling, exciting, and I loved every bit of it. And there's no better way to finish a game than with the team that's not expected to come anywhere close to winning it, to cause a huge upset. And that's on part of Melbourne's fault, just for poor use, especially in front of goal. They were just so inaccurate. They had plenty more scoring shots. They had 3 more scoring shots, so enough to easily get the lead and to run away, but they didn't. It was a good comeback by Melbourne though. Halfway through that, later part in the second quarter was the start of the comeback. I can't remember what the margin blew out to. 27. Oh, sorry, I'm talking about Fremantle's comeback against Melbourne. Yeah, 27 points for Melbourne got out. 2 in the later part of the second quarter. Fremantle hit back hard, and that was brilliant. They never gave up, they never gave in. They stood strong, they came back, and they whacked Melbourne over the face and said, enjoy this reality check, boys. We're going home with the 4 points, and that's what really happened. They were sensational. I wasn't expecting it. I thought Melbourne would run away. I thought it would end up being a smashing. Fremantle stood tall, strong and tall, and they were probably watching the Richmond's performance. Richmond, who have won 4 games straight. What Richmond's doing is they're attacking. They're not playing kick to kick in defence, and that's what Fremantle's doing now. And that's what they changed from last week when they trampled over the Western Bulldogs. They were playing a more attacking game. They weren't playing kick to kick in their defence and turning it over because they get shut down in their defensive zone when they're playing kick to kick and choked, and they're forced to bomb it and they turn it over from doing so. But they're not doing that anymore. They're getting the ball and they're straight away attacking, and this is the same thing with many teams that are doing that. Carlton, Gold Coast are also doing that. Port Adelaide's doing that. It's just changed so much, and you've got to admire what Fremantle have done. It was quite interesting, McCarthy getting the goal. He hasn't been too good, I do admit. He has been struggling to convert goals, but he did take his chance in that later part of the quarter. I'm just going to quickly get my app up, and yes, I do use the app more than the website because the app gives me way more stats than the website itself. The website's shocking. So the app gives me all the best information. Rush behinds, both teams had 2 rush behinds each. Disposal efficiency was with the Fremantle Dockers. Surprise, surprise, probably not. 75% Fremantle, 73% Melbourne, but it was quite even on that department. However, the D's did have 34 more disposals. The difference is they were, they're more hand passing. They're more keen on hand passing the ball. Fremantle were more keen on kicking it, and that's probably hitting up targets as well, which is very important in the game. Looking at his inside 50s, 51 Melbourne, 58 Fremantle. I'm actually quite surprised by that stat because then it comes down to efficiency inside 50. Melbourne smashed it 57 to 45. So Fremantle need to clean up in that department, but that's okay. You still won the game. And it came down to accuracy. Contested possession, Melbourne won it by 9. Uncontested possession, Melbourne won it again. They won it by, what is that? That's 16. Marks won by 10, Melbourne. Contested marks were actually quite even. 12 to 11 in favour of the D's. Marks in 50, 13 Melbourne, 10 Freo. Tackles, Freo won it very even there. 72 to 73 in favour of the Dockers. Tackles inside 50, the pressure was there with the Fremantle Dockers at 18 to 15. And the intercepts, turnovers, obviously they're going to be the exact same stats because, they mean the exact same thing. They're just, very similar. Melbourne's intercepts was 66 to 63, which means the turnovers with the Dockers. because they gave away 66 turnovers to 63, but it's quite even there. But both sides need to clean that up. Clearances were with the Dockers, 38 to 36. That's actually very interesting. Where are those clearances coming from? Stoppages are even at 23 apiece, which means it's the centre clearances where Fremantle have been winning it. Which gives indication that the hitouts must be in favour of them. And guess what? Not only is it in favour of Fremantle have smashed it by more than double the amount of Melbourne's. 22 to 58. Melbourne are struggling in that department because they don't have Gawn. And I believe it was Spence who was coming back from, I think it was 2-3 years absence. So good to see him again, and a big congratulations on him returning. It must have been quite a hard time and period for them, but I think he was playing more of a forward role. But nevertheless, Fremantle dominated that thanks to Aaron Sandilands, no doubt. He just dominated that department. Now to the play stats, individual. It was quite low actually. There was a lot of players in the 20s actually. How many players had 20 disposals or more? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 players had more than 20 disposals or more. And Tyson had the most at 28. So I'm going to actually find out hitouts. Now I'll go onto the website for this because they'll give me the details there. Nat 5 had 25 possessions. And why does it say that? Why do I give a shit about 25 possessions when Tyson had 28 possessions and Weller had 27 and Oliver had 26? So 3 more players had more possessions than him. What was his disposal efficiency? 72%. Now I'm going to go to Oliver. 69% low. Weller. 85%. Contestant possession. 5. Uncontested possession. 21. Interception. 6. Turnovers. 3. Scoring accuracy. 0. Kicked 1 behind. Marks. 4. Clearances 1. Centre clearances was with it. Inside 50s 5. Rebounds of 50s 3. Actually, I'm going to go to clearances for 5. 5, give me... Well, he actually had 17 contested possessions. That's really pretty impressive. 9 uncontested possessions. Interception 7. Turnovers 4. Accuracy in front of goal 50%. Kicking 1-1. Mark 6. Clearances 7. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm gonna give it to 5 from that department, unless Tyson can up it. And you go, oh god, 64%. That's way below. Yeah, sorry Tyson, you don't. Yeah, I'll give it to 5. I'm giving it to 5 on this one, man of the match, just because of his accuracy. What we got? We got Lockie Neal. Yep, Lockie Neal had the most goals, kicking 4 goals 1 for Melbourne. They had Jeffy Garlett, 3 goals 1, and David Mundy had 3 goals. So that's actually pretty interesting. A lot of goal scorers there. It was just highly impressive. Highly impressive. It was a good comeback by the Dockers, so they managed to run away with that. Yeah, as I was saying, Garlett with 3 goals, Harms, Spencer, Petrarca, 2 goals each. Welcome back, Spencer. Watts, Kent, Neil Bullen, Watts, and Salem and Viney had 1 goal each. Hold on for a second. Hold on. What?
Now there's a lot more things to football than really meets the eye.
Just give me a sec, guys. I'm just checking something. That was really weird. Jack Watts had 2 goals. Yeah, Jack Watts had 2 goals. Why the fuck does it say, sorry for my language, but why the fuck does it say he only had 1 goal? They added him twice. Are you kidding me? Oh, well done. Who did this? Mark McGowan did the article, and instead of writing 2 goals for Watts, he just has Watts' name down twice. Are you kidding me, mate? Bloody hell. Anyway, to the goals for Fremantle. Neil, as I said, Neil had kicked 4 goals. Mundy, 3 goals. McCarthy, 2 goals. Kirsten, 5. Ballack, Walters, Crozier, Hill, and Gray. all had 1 goal each. Injuries. No injuries for Melbourne, however, for Fremantle. Hill did cork his thigh, he should be fine. Langdon did, had a migraine, so that's not too good. Some Panadol. If it's it could be also a spinal injury or a neck displacement with the joints, so maybe a chiropractor might fix that up. But yeah, very interesting game. Well done Fremantle on that occasion. Looking to next week for both sides. As for Fremantle, they take on North Melbourne at Domain Stadium, home game. That should be a win for them, providing that they got to watch it because North Melbourne are playing decent football. They're just coming up very shot against good sides even. As for Melbourne, once I find you... Oh, that's right, you'll be, because it's Anzac weekend next week. Which means you guys will be playing the Clash of All night game because it's Anzac Day on Tuesday. It means that you'll be playing a Monday night game against Richmond at the MCG at 7:25 PM. Yes, Monday nights. So get down there, guys. It's going to be interesting. That's going to be an interesting game, 50-50. Maybe not 50-50, 60-40. Go in favour of Tigers on this one because they've been absolutely ferocious. But yeah, that's it for me, guys. I hope that gives you a bit of an insight to the game. Big congratulations to Fremantle Dockers for going back-to-back wins and a huge upset at the MCG that no one saw coming. It's an outstanding game. Tough luck for Melbourne. Need to clean up on the efficiency in 50. And then you could probably, once you clean up on that, because it's been quite a problem in the last couple of weeks, maybe you can be some sort of return back to a threat. But anyway, guys, that's it for me here at AFL Legends Unite. You all stay safe, take care, and I shall see you in the next video.